Am I lying? Am I lying? What he said?
wait.
He was talking about his goal time.
Let's pause.
Alright, listen. Apparently I was a bit too emotional, right? Welcome back to On The Spot. It's been a while. Apologies again, but whatever, innit? We're here. I'm here with shout out Aquafina behind the camera, and I'm here with my boy Doggo. What you saying, man?
Good.
We're here today to talk about, if you haven't seen the last episodes, they were a few years ago, so I'll remind the people then what we're doing now. It's literally just debating topics on football, what's going on now, what's about to happen in the future. Obviously we don't know that, but it's fun to talk about, so hopefully we're just gonna have some fun with it. If you like what you see, subscribe, like the video, do all that good stuff, all that jazzy stuff, but without further ado...
Hit the bell.
Hit the bell, but you know, without further ado, let's get to the first topic. I don't know if you can see Harry Kane in the background and that, but Harry Kane obviously is due to leave Tottenham after they've had, in their standards, a poor season. I don't know where they finished in the league. I should have done my research on that.
7th.
But they finished 7th? Well, they finished 7th in the league. Not good enough. No trophies again.
That's regular.
And he's tired. He's now said he wants to leave. Should have happened a long time ago, but hey, at least he's wised up and now it looks like he's about to leave the club. The question is though, he's probably going to leave, I say, to a club in England. Which club do you think he should move to? Douglas, if you don't mind, can I start?
Go on.
I want him at Man United. If you've seen my last videos, hey, listen. Me and Harry Kane, yeah? Do you know the things that he could do at my club? Yeah. We have future topics, so I'm not going to talk about the recent events. What happened on Wednesday? It was a mess. It was peak. That's fine. But it shows that my club is going places, right? I think, personally, with the right signings, Harry Kane being the first one, the main priority, if we make the right signings, there's no reason we can't win the league. I promise you, right? We have a good team in Bruno Fernandes behind him, who can supply the balls, score the penalties, of course. I don't know if him and Kane will have a penalty dispute, but whatever. He's there for that. We got Pogba, we got Rashford, Luke Shaw's had a great year. Obviously, Wan-Bissaka's developing as a good right back. We have a very solid team. Dean Henderson's probably going to be in there going into next season. I'm excited to see how he develops. But adding Harry Kane as well as a few other players, I think that's just the destination for him. Now, Douglas, I don't know if you have a different opinion to that, but do you think he should go anywhere else in England?
I don't know. I feel like City would obviously be the best choice for him, working on the Pep title winning side, guarantees trophies. I don't think United guarantees trophies. But it would be cheap. I could see Chelsea. I don't know if that Chelsea-Tottenham rivalry is real, but I would say if Chelsea's also a viable option. United's also a viable option with history, but I feel like Chelsea and City are greater destination, especially if Chelsea win Champions League. Better pool, more realistic to win trophies, in my opinion. I feel like it would suit, like I said, Pep system, false 9, 10, that sort of area, what the boys do right now, but with more striker attributes, more striker instinct. They do need a striker. Aguero's going. Chelsea also need a striker. They're gonna sell Tammy. Giroud's most likely gonna leave. Werner doesn't really look like an out and out number 9, so they also need a striker. And Kane would fit that profile as well. Whether they do 3 at the back, 4 at the back, I do feel like, yeah. But I think whoever does get him, most likely gonna win the league, if not City. If he doesn't go to City, whoever gets him is gonna be the one challenging to win the league. I think maybe, but yeah. Those two are really City and Chelsea are the standout options for me.
No, once in your first of all, right? You need to speak up. You told me to have some bass before the camera even started. Yeah? You see, I came with it. I need you to come with it. Right?
Say no more.
Second of all, I didn't hear once in your little soliloquy about why Kane should go to City or why should go. Why do you think he should come to my club?
I don't know.
Do you think it's not a good career move?
You just signed Cavani again.
Okay.
I don't see how you lot share minutes. Greenwood also next up. You know what I'm saying?
You play right wing most time.
I see him more as a striker. Doesn't really make sense. Obviously, this year he does play on the right wing, but is that his future long term? I don't think so. He needs to start getting minutes up front if he's gonna be what you lot make him out to be.
What are you trying to say? Greenwood not good?
No, I respect him.
Okay.
But
just checking.
He needs to to reach the levels you lot are saying he's on the same level as Foden, no? Foden's showing what he's doing on the big stages.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Most likely gonna go with England. Let's see what he does there. Do you know what I'm saying? On the big stages, so he needs to start turning up on that sort of big stage as well. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Man United is not a big enough stage for him, is what you're saying?
No, for who Kane?
Yes.
No, it is. But I don't see how you share all your minutes across. And I would say right wing is more a priority. Obviously, you could still do what you're doing. You could have a good season with Kane up front.
Right.
But Cavani, I don't know. Are you gonna get rid of Martial as well?
That's the. I think definitely. Okay.
More stuff to get.
Yeah.
The other two is more clear, direct.
Right.
What's gonna happen?
Right.
And there's, in my opinion, higher chance of winning trophies at the other two as well.
I hear what you're saying. I do hear that maybe there might be a thing where striking position, I won't say overloaded, because we can shuffle things around. I think Cavani could handle being a backup striker at his given age. Martial obviously hasn't had the greatest of seasons, so whether he goes out the door or whether he maybe goes to left wing permanently I don't know what he's gonna do. I don't know.
But Greenwood needs to get minutes up front as well, though.
Yeah, I know. I hear that, but
can't facilitate all of that.
Yeah, but the thing is, these kind of players like my boy Kane, right? They don't really become available all these times. How many big boy strikers do you be seeing just come on the market just like that? You know what I mean?
No, definitely.
Obviously, the talent development is very important, but when these kind of players become available, you do what you need to do. Man United are also known for. They're my club, so I ain't gonna say we overspend or overpay.
No, you do.
But we overpay, right? Fine, cool. I say that, fine. Yeah. And we will give Kane literally whatever he wants. I think not that City are tight with money, because obviously they got it, but they're very wise with it in terms of they don't usually.
Harry Kane's always a wise signing, though.
Yeah, 100. But I think obviously you saw it with Maguire, you saw it with Sanchez when they were linked with City, and obviously when their wage demands, I'm gonna cut that out, boy. When their wage demands became known to the public, known how high they were, obviously City backed out of the deals because obviously they can afford them, but like I said, they ain't trying to overpay. I don't know if Harry Kane's going to be in that boat, but if he is, then of course Man United is going to jump at that chance. You know what I mean?
Say that Maguire was necessary at the time. Sanchez wasn't necessary at the time.
No, I don't think he was.
I wouldn't say they needed him.
I think that was just someone to try and take us to another level.
Yeah, you can say Maguire. No, I'm talking about for City.
Oh, for City?
Yes, I wouldn't say Sanchez was needed. It would have just been overload.
Right.
And Maguire, maybe you could say.
I think they need a centre back. That's why they got Diaz.
Yeah, but it wasn't value for money.
Right.
And my point is, no matter what you pay for Kane, 9 times out of 10 it's going to be value for money.
Right.
Do you get? So, he's going to be in the league maybe 5 more years. How old is he? 26, 27? 28?
He ain't old.
Yeah, he's not incredibly old.
No.
27, so he's got a good 5 years, and then the way strikers are going to plus 30, maybe even 6, 7. So I would say, no matter what you do pay for Kane, maybe like 150 at most, but I doubt that's going to happen in this post-pandemic market. Maybe like 100.
Yeah.
110 max.
It's going to be Ben Storm's.
That's going to be value for money. You'll get your money back on that investment, unless he gets an incredible injury, which is likely. It's not impossible, but even then, the impact he still have. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, even Kane. So I don't know innit, but I would say he is more value for money. Because he's a genuine world-class player.
Right.
I wouldn't say that about Maguire at the time. Sanchez you would, but he wasn't a necessity. For City, he would be a necessity. They do need a striker. I wouldn't say Gabriel, his use is enough to start up front for the league for the whole season. And I wouldn't say De Bruyne is really either. So, Wood is a necessity. So I think they would cough up whatever the asking price is for Kane. You lot would as well, to be honest. Chelsea, I don't know how Chelsea are feeling.
That's interesting. Do you think, actually, obviously he'd fit in Chelsea's kind of team, what club wouldn't accommodate Harry Kane kind of thing, but I don't know, that's not really a signing I see them kind of making, I guess, because they're trying to build their own thing with Havertz, with Werner. Obviously, they got Tammy Abraham in the background.
I heard that, but
I don't know if they're really trying to focus on the talent development. If the cameraman wants to chip in, then he can, but I don't know.
I wouldn't say Tammy is a Chelsea number 9. You know what I'm saying? Chelsea number 9s are normally big bollocks, real big, like, big presence strikers, and Kane is definitely that. Look at all the strikers that have been successful at Chelsea, Costa, Drogba. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Them lot are big presence.
Right.
Chelsea are known to spend on rivals, Torres, you know what I'm saying? So, and also like all the names that you're saying that they're trying to build around, except for Werner, really, none of them are really anything close to strikers. Havertz is playing up front right now, but you could easily see him fitting in at number 10. You know what I'm saying? I don't see they're probably gonna get rid of one of their wingers maybe.
Yeah.
And like I said earlier, they do need a striker if they're getting rid of Tammy. doesn't really have a future.
More of a backup at this point in his
you know
life.
what I'm saying? Doesn't really have a future at number 9 at Chelsea. So definitely would say they need a striker. And he, like you said, there's not really genuine world-class strikers in the market. Who else they're gonna get except for Kane? Only Haaland is the really only.
You're gonna cost more than Kane too. So
you think?
Yeah, age.
No man, Premier League
goal
tax,
scoring, like potential.
Premier League tax.
I don't know. Unless he's got that, unless that release clause is a real thing.
Goal scoring protection as well. Kane's probably one of the best goal scorers in the world.
I hear that, but then like Haaland can, if he does come to the Prem and he does well, then he can sustain that for at least 10 years
Kane.
maybe.
Kane got 3 golden boots. I won't say he would outscore Kane if he came to. Maybe if he played for City, but I wouldn't say it would be very close. I wouldn't say it's as clear as goal scoring ability. That's diminishable.
Okay.
Between them.
Okay. Let me know in the comments what you think. If Haaland came to the Premier League, who'd score more, Kane or Haaland? I don't know. Let me know. That's enough about Kane. We're gonna move on to the next topic. This is a little bit of a ghetto setup. I'll hopefully have a little something pop up, but you know, it's fine. We're gonna talk about the managers, the manager merry-go-round. You see, Andrea Pirlo was the picture here. He got sacked today. That was peak. He's gonna be replaced by Allegri at Juventus. They didn't have a great year. They finished 4th. They almost didn't make the Champions League. Can you imagine Ronaldo doing that when not in the Champions League? That's crazy. That's crazy. Zidane, he's left Real Madrid. I think that one was on his own terms, if I'm not mistaken, but whatever. Lampard's gone from Chelsea. Solskjaer's not having I think he's having a decent time, but some people think he's not having the greatest time at Man United. Obviously, some people have their opinions on Arteta.
Yeah.
I think you're sensing the theme here. There's a lot of young managers that are getting big jobs at big clubs. I think my question here, I have a lot to kind of say about it, is do you think that young managers are kind of warranting these big jobs so early in their careers? Because if you think about it, right, maybe think about 10 years ago, right? 10 years ago was 2011. Who was the manager of Man United? It was Sir Alex Ferguson. Who was the manager of Arsenal? It was Arsene Wenger. Who was the manager at Chelsea in 2011, cameraman? I want to say it was...
No,
I want to say it was maybe... We found out it was Ancelotti. All right, cool. Who was manager of Liverpool? I believe it was... Was it Kenny Dalglish? I don't know. It might have been.
Must have been.
You see the theme there? There's a lot of experience right there because...
No, he wasn't experienced.
Who, Kenny Dalglish?
Not like that.
He'd been a manager though. He ain't exactly like a young but like these men are right now.
True.
So even maybe if it was young then, like, experienced managers usually got like kind of the best jobs, and obviously you had your Mourinho's. Pep was more like a prodigy, I guess, at the time, so he don't really count.
Exactly though. What?
Okay, but I'm just saying, like, you can see at the big clubs.
Bro,
Why do you think they're taking more of a chance on these younger managers when it's been proven that more experienced managers get results on that?
Yeah, because there's a lot, not a lot, but there are success stories in the young managers or the unproven managers getting this right. Look at Pep. Zidane was unproven. Nagelsmann, all young managers. Yeah, Nagelsmann's a young manager.
I want to say he's under 35.
He is young.
He's a young boy.
He's young. He's a young manager. Even like young managers are allowed to be successful. Even Mourinho.
I'm not saying they're not.
Do you get?
I'm not saying they're not, but I'm.
Success stories.
No, my point is, right? To get a big job, don't you think you need to have some sort of experience and success at a previous club before you take a big job?
I do hear that, but
for example,
that's just the wave. That's just the trend that's going on right now.
I don't think it's it.
I wouldn't say.
I don't like
it
the way.
Comes with his risk. It comes with rewards. Like most of them are hiring former players of the club, so they're trying to keep the club culture, trying to keep, you know what I'm saying, the club ethos.
Why can't a senior manager come in and do that?
Because they might not know what the club ethos is. They might not know. They might not be able to implement it. It's different when a player that's played for the team and trying to bring what the team needs to him than to a manager that's outside that's more likely going to bring his own style. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Right.
And eventually, someone needs to give these teams jobs anyway.
Yeah, but is it like us? There's like even right now, who are the managers on the market? I guess the experienced heads. Allegri gone. Off the top of my head, Conte.
Yeah, but
is anyone else I can think of off the top of my head?
Conte and Zidane. But even then, before that, there wasn't really. There's really a drought of experience not experience, but for the level of these clubs, there's a drought of elite managers. Do you know what I'm saying? So why not take the risk? I'm not saying there's no harm, but obviously, do you get what I'm saying? Why not take the risk? There wasn't when all Lampard, Solskjaer, who else did you say? Lampard, Solskjaer, Arteta. When all of them were being, who was the elite managers available? Maybe Allegri.
I think when these men were hiring like the Lampards and these managers of these ilk, there were managers available, but they thought, oh, I'm gonna, you know what, let me take this chance on
Not
Lampard.
a lot of managers.
But there was at least one that you could have pinpointed and said, oh yeah, this is the guy. Pochettino's an experienced manager now.
Yeah, Poch, but like I said, for United, it was mid-season and Poch was still at Tottenham.
That is fair, so obviously, yeah, Chelsea, but Solskjaer's a fair one.
Chelsea, when Lampard was right, Poch was still at Tottenham as well, right?
But Chelsea weren't going to get no Pochettino for them.
Why not?
Rival club, all of that would have been a mad politics thing, man.
Really, man.
And Poch loves that club, man. He won't do that.
Exactly, so...
Unless they pay him.
So who else were Man United, Chelsea supposed to get then? Only really Allegri was available, and maybe...
Okay, so right, when... I did this research the other day. When you lot hired Arteta, you lot, I'm not saying it could have easily happened, but Ancelotti was available, which I thought would have been a no-brainer.
That, like I said, but look at how it's turning out, I'm saying.
Yeah, Everton are doing alright, and you lot ain't.
That's my point.
I think they're going to finish higher than you, know?
Yeah. No, did they? I don't think so.
Where did you finish?
They finished 8th. They didn't finish higher.
No, have a look, hold on.
They didn't finish higher than us, they didn't.
They
lost to City on the last day.
Oh, I don't think they did. You might be right, bro.
Yeah, but like I said, yeah, that's it's not working. Arteta's not working out for us. Do you get? So what's the faces for?
Nah, I'm just chilling, enjoying life. You know what I mean? Want to see my rivals in the bin? That's it. I can't want that.
Yeah, I enjoyed Wednesday as well.
You finished 2 points ahead of Everton. Big Arsenal. All right.
Yeah, bro, that's not a good thing for us.
That's very bad. That's very bad.
I feel like Ancelotti would have been a better appointment, but that's a topic for another day. Obviously, you can see. Actually, you can see.
No, that's the topic now.
Yeah, Ancelotti probably would have been a better appointment, but the rest of them, you wouldn't say Solskjaer wouldn't have been. Like I said, there more time. You can even say they're stopgaps as well. Really and truly.
Would you say Arteta's a stopgap? I won't say he's not. No, I don't think you're treating him as one.
Yeah, I personally would, but like I said, but Ole, you can say he's a stopgap. He just bring the team harmony. Eventually, I do feel like they're gonna bring in a world-class manager to put the pieces.
I think when the time's right, that probably happen.
Lampard, you can say it was a stopgap for Tuchel. Now look, they got.
I won't even say that.
You think?
I think they were gonna roll with Lampard for the long haul if he was doing okay.
Yeah, I heard that. I do hear that, but they got rid of him at the right time.
They did.
So
they did.
Do you get as long as that happened, then cool. Then there's no problem. Like it happens. He got them top 4, got them 6 out of 6. I think it was in Champions League.
Yeah.
6 out of 6 in the group stage. So what's the problem? Do you get? It has its upside, has its downside. When it's not going right, you get rid and move on. That's the game.
I don't know. I just think a lot of these clubs are like.
Pirlo, you can say it's wrong, but let's see what Juventus do next season.
Was he even a manager before he stepped foot in Juventus?
That was just a bad.
That's a really bad appointment.
Yeah,
bro.
it is.
Think about it.
It is.
Without hindsight, that's a really bad appointment.
Look, but Juventus are kind of similar to us. Just came off another bad manager with Sarri. Came off one with Emery.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, you know what I'm saying?
I hope he wasn't converting though, kind of comparing Juventus to Arsenal. I hope he wasn't
I'm just talking about the situation.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You can see it right now. Their boards are not really inclined to make the correct decision.
Right. I hear that. No, I hear that.
Do you get?
I don't know. I just feel like a lot of these clubs they fall in love with like the story of it. They think, they're gonna get this young guy and he's gonna become Pep or he's gonna become Zidane. But that doesn't always happen, kind of thing.
Yeah, but you won't know until you try.
But why would you not give like a manager with at least a little bit more experience?
What's stopping them from doing just as bad?
Yeah, but that's not. They're not. I don't know. They're not as risky as a selection.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
If you want to wait.
An example being like, I don't know. Let's say. I don't know. I can't think of a good one, but off the top of my head, to be honest. So let me just disregard the point. Let me know what you think in the comments below. To be honest, if you think that young managers should be getting these chances, then let me know why. Because I think experienced heads should get the big jobs. I don't know if you have a completely different opinion to it.
I wouldn't say that they should, but why not? In it, obviously it makes sense for them to, but I wouldn't say why not. Why not to give these young managers a chance? Obviously, I would like to see more black managers.
Oh yeah, no, I know, 100%. Speaking about what we did, like maybe I don't know how long this video is going to be, but let's say that at the beginning, right? Man United on Wednesday, we lost the Europa League final. Okay, that's fine. Everybody, we just have to eat that one. That's fine, cool. But I've been seeing a lot on Twitter, and even before we started recording this episode right here, right, that not just the team in general, but specifically there's players in Man United that the world so happened to think are overrated, right? In totality, right, I think we had a good season, personally. I ain't gonna say we had a great season, but we got into European final. We finished second in the league. There was a point in the year where we were challenging for the title. Obviously, it was unrealistic. And I don't think we were ever going to challenge anyway because our team's not really good enough. But I think we had a good year, and I think we have good players, and I think we're a good team. Do you think we're a good team, Douglas?
Yeah.
Sorry, before I interrupt you, do you know what was very rude of me? I didn't let my boy introduce himself at the beginning of the video. So for context purposes for this right here, can you please give them what team you support and just a little bit about yourself?
My name's
Before
Douglas.
he makes his points.
My name's Douglas. I support Arsenal. And don't know what to say.
Don't worry, that's what the people need to know.
Facts.
Okay. All the people need to know though, right? Are Man United a good team now that you've put the context in there?
Man United a good team. On their day.
Don't say on their day. Yes. On
that's what it is though. It is on their day.
Arsenal on their day.
We're not really a good team. We're not a good team still. I wouldn't say you have good players like that. You know what I'm saying? You don't have good players, but you don't perform well. Your manager don't have the capacity, the capacity to make you look a good. Maybe good. I don't know. Good and great. Like we say, like I see you're a good or great team.
See, you're a great team.
Alright, cool.
I say Liverpool on their day are a great team.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Liverpool are a very good team. I would say you are good. You're not very good.
Yes.
You're not very good enough to win the league.
I never said we were.
I'm not saying you are, but you know what I'm saying? You had a chance to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, 100%. 100%. But they would, City were just better. And
no, not better. It's more consistent.
Yeah, they were better.
Oh, true.
Yeah, they were better. Do you think there's any players in particular that are a little bit overrated?
Bruno, obviously.
Why?
Because I don't.
I can't say that too, man.
Yeah,
So
I have to be honest, man.
Why? Go ahead.
For me, I'm still undecided if I think he's world class, in my opinion. In terms of ability as a footballer, that's what I'm saying. You can say stats. Stats are stats. You can't fool me. You know what I'm saying? I do feel like he is a very good player. He's a very good player, but in the big games, does he really turn up? You can say, he turned up against Liverpool. Was it Liverpool or was that FA Cup? I can't remember. He's turned up in some games, but Sevilla last year, he had an alright game. Chelsea, semi-final last year. I don't know, maybe you can blame that on Ole again.
Okay.
Wednesday, Villarreal had a very 5 out of 10 game, 6 out of 10 game. What other big games have you had this year? There's another one in my head.
You gotta tell me.
I don't know.
I have a completely different opinion to you.
You know what I'm saying? He does. Obviously, he does. He's clearly had an impact on Man United. Made you look better. Linked the team together. But I do feel like shit. I wouldn't say no one said. Have I ever said shit? I just called him a very good player.
You didn't. I don't think you gave him his just.
I said he's a very good player, but he's not on the upper echelons. He's like Raheem Sterling in my eyes.
That's a very good player.
Yeah, very good, but they're not world class. Like they're not.
You don't think Raheem Sterling's world class?
Not elite like that, to be honest.
Oh, yeah,
there's players a lot better than him.
That's fine, but I don't think that doesn't mean he's world class.
But I like world class for me. I've always said is like your impact. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say Sterling could do that. What's
Bruno Fernandes' impact? It's world class,
like,
it's unique.
Relax.
No, I can't relax because I'm
his impact. Okay, maybe not impact, but his influence on the game. He doesn't take the game.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying? He does sometimes. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
I do watch United. He does sometimes, but like, you know what I'm saying? Without him, I would say you lot wouldn't be winning the games you lot win. I would say that, but like the big games, you know what I'm saying? Big influence. Big impact on the big games. That's what the world class players do. They make a big impact on the big games. And I don't say Sterling or Bruno do that. They are very good players, but I wouldn't say they're upper echelon like that. Do you know what I'm saying?
Could you name me 5 players that play Bruno's rough position that are better than him
in the world?
In Prem?
In the Prem? No, not in the Prem.
Okay. Can you name 3?
In the Prem?
Yes.
That play. You can say Grealish. I'll take Grealish over Bruno personally. They're roughly the same age. I just don't know about that, man. No, Grealish takes the game by the scruff of the neck. Obviously, maybe it could be dribbling tacks. You can say whatever, but you know what I'm saying. Grealish does do his thing. Like it's literally him. You know what I'm saying.
No, Aston Villa is him, man. I hear that.
You can say it's Bruno for United, but at the same time, it's not really like.
It's just different styles, bro.
I hear that, but
and that's fine.
My man. It's not like if you lot didn't get pens, you can say this whatever you want, but if you lot didn't get pens, his influence wouldn't be as major. Grealish is doing it without the set pieces in a worse team. Maybe that does make him look better. Do you know what I'm saying?
Is it?
But-
There could be like, you know, good
Yeah, I
player,
heard
bad
that.
team kind of bias, isn't it?
Yeah, I
He
heard
could go
that.
to a good team. I don't think he will. I think he's really good, but he could go to a
Yeah.
good team and then just not be the same kind of player.
That's my point. Yeah, but that is a possibility. We won't find out until he does make it to a big team. But
Right.
I do feel like Bruno, Grealish does have all. It's debatable. I wouldn't say Grealish is much better than Bruno, but I would prefer Grealish.
I'd say they're eating at the same table.
Yeah,
for sure.
I
wouldn't.
Boy
I-
is
He's
above
he's at his own table.
tens. There's not really tens in the world like that, to be honest. Not really.
Not really. Yeah, I can't.
No,
Yeah,
no,
not really.
That position is really dying. It's normally eights or like they turn into
Right.
wingers,
Right.
like Grealish.
But just I guess attacking centre
Attacking.
midfielders that like to go forward. I guess.
centre midfielders, even Pogba.
What? Huh?
Pogba, you could argue, is a better footballer than. No, not argue. I do think Pogba is a better footballer than Bruno, but.
In terms of ability, there's
Yeah.
loads of players that's better than Bruno.
You get so.
But there's not a lot that give the impact that he can to a team. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Hey, I don't know.
Would you say there's any other players in Man United's team that you find maybe a tad overrated?
Tad over. I don't know.
Do you know what? I'm baiting him because we had this conversation about Rashford, right? You basically think Rashford's a bum. So
No,
just tell them,
what?
tell the people what you said about him, my boy. Tell the people what you said.
What did I say? Tell me what I said.
I remember you said, what's it? Oh, he only gets what, 15 goals in the league. He ain't all that.
What?
You were saying it was on his head.
Hold on.
Am I lying? Am I lying? It was on his
Hold on,
head.
wait.
He was talking about his goal time.
Let's pause.
Alright, listen. Apparently, I was a bit too emotional, right? Douglas did not call Rashford a bum. However, the way he was talking about my boy, he was basically saying that he's not that good, which I disagree with, obviously.
I'm not saying he's not that good, but he ain't juice like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm.
He gets into Arsenal's team very easily. I hope you know.
Yeah, bro. My team is not good right now.
Okay.
I would admit that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So then that.
But what would you get into C's?
Who? Rashford?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't know.
Actually, not to be honest.
I don't know.
think
If
he
everybody's fit, I don't know.
I don't rate Sterling like that personally, innit? So
Really?
I would take Rashford over Sterling in my opinion.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I would take Rashford over Sterling still.
I'm being honest. I don't. If everybody's healthy, I don't think he will. Mahrez, Sterling,
Yeah, he was.
Bernardo Silva, they got borders, man, on the wings.
That's Bernardo's more of a right hand sort
But
of
like
guy.
he's kind of like he's
Yeah,
basically
more-
like a 10,
more
but like obviously
midfielder.
he has to go all around and that. Innit? You know what I mean?
Yeah. So yeah, him, Grealish, Bruno, them are all on the same level. But
Yeah.
I would personally take Rashford over Sterling. Them not Rashford's still on the same level, innit? Rashford's good, but I wouldn't say he's world class either. Wouldn't say he's a world
No,
class.
I wouldn't.
But he's still young.
I wouldn't. I say he's very good though.
But like I said,
Fair enough,
for
you
what
say.
you're paying him, for how old he is and how long he's been in the Prem, gotta do better still.
What you mean?
Gotta do better still.
You're no, but
how many seasons has he been a first team?
I don't know.
starter
Let's
for Man
say
United?
let's say
First
like
team
five.
slash starter.
Let's say 5.
Exactly.
Okay,
So
fine.
has there been significant improvements?
Well, he's
Yeah, well,
improved.
yeah.
He's developed.
Yeah, as a player, but has there been significant? That's my point. Yeah.
What
yeah.
would you call it significant improvements?
Like,
What
he
winning
needs to be
stuff?
getting, that and like he needs to be getting more goals, more impact on the game. He does have an impact. I'm not saying he don't, but you know what I'm saying he needs to be. You know what I'm saying he was at the start of the season. To be honest, maybe it's just you men are running them into the ground, and you know what I'm saying that's a real possibility.
Whatever. Do you think my team, Man United, are dead? If you do,
No one said they're dead, man.
listen, I'm saying it now. I said we're good, but like I said, some people think you don't think it, but some people think that we're just not good.
Bet.
If you think that, then you know where to put the thing. All right, we're done. Thanks for Douglas coming on the show. We're gonna have another one hopefully recorded next week. I don't know when it's gonna come out, but just give me some time. We're gonna settle the thing nicely. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff.
Hit the
Let's keep
bell.
hit the bell. Let's keep the good times rolling. Yes, sir.